Arrived at your destination.
So now we get into the tuning section of the video, and before I would do anything, I just want to say that this car handles like really well. Even stock, it was pretty easy to control, really fun to just throw around, and then still being able to keep control of it. So yeah, very good balance between power and handling, even just coming out stock. But now let's move into the tuning of this Aston Martin Vantage F1 edition. It's an S1 class, and obviously this is the 2019 Vantage, but the F1 edition out of in the real life is 2022. But since that's not in the game, we do it the best we have. So I don't think this looks too bad, and the Forza arrow for once has a use because it looks like not super similar, but it resembles the real life F1 edition rear wing. So I decided to just put it on. And as for more realistic things, we make sure to get around -1 camber on the outside tire, just like the real version. We made everything stiffer, then my base tune, which I'll put a video out on later. Obviously the rear wing, and we have 21-inch rims, just like the real thing as well. Now let's get into the tune. So let's open up telemetry. That's not telemetry. That's the map. We open up telemetry. Well, you can't see right now, but we aim for 28 psi on the front, just to get peak grip. And if you look at the outside tires, we get around -1 camber when turning, just above it, which is exactly what we wanted. For gear rig, we turned down the final drive a little more acceleration. Then we had to make the first gear a little shorter so that we didn't get too much wheel spin on launch. And then after that, it was just standard tuning, just to make sure we get peak power every time we're driving. Then for softness/stiffness, we just calculated everything to make sure everything handles well. This time we made everything, or at least the rear springs a little stiffer, just to match the real life F1 edition tuning. For back arrow, since we only have the rear arrow, as you see, you don't have the ugly Forza splitter in the front. We couldn't turn it up all the way, otherwise we might get a little bit of understeer, so we just slightly bumped that up. For braking, we turned the braking pressure, but we left the braking bias the same. And for differential, we had good power in the rear, but we made sure to also have enough rotation in the front. And we kept the sensor balance to 60%, because anything higher, we found that the car was unintentionally drifting. So we covered all the tuning points. That's how we tune the car, and I'll have the tuning share code up again on screen right now. Sorry about the taskbar on the bottom, guys, but that was the video. See you guys next time.